Hey, it's me, Brooks. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me on Heal This. So here it is. I've been talking about it. I've been wanting to do this for years. I've been wanting to put this together and share it with you. So here it is. It just got to a point where I was just talking about it all the time. And I was saying, I have a podcast, and everyone said, where is it? I want to see it. I want to listen to it. And I said, it's on my computer. I've recorded hours and I am practicing all the time, but I haven't put it out. And then I would get a little pushback from my sweet people in my life, and they'd say, well, where is it? We want to hear it. We want to see it. You've been talking about it. And then I would just get a little inward, right? I would just go inward and think to myself, I don't know what's wrong. Why can't I put it out? So I had to really sit with it for a while and ask myself, what is going on? Why do I feel stuck? What's blocking me? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I do this. I help people all the time with the same situation where they're blocked, where they're stuck. How can I help myself? So I use some of the techniques and tools that I give other people. And I thought about it. Why am I stuck? What's blocking me? What's going on, Brooks? And I was shown a memory. I thought of a few times when I really shared my soul with someone. Maybe it was like a group of people, or maybe it was just a one-on-one. And I was given the meh, it's all right. Or, they didn't like it, or I was degraded or felt not very good. And as I really sat with it and thought about it, it just came down to those simple words, right? I'm not good enough. I'm not enough. And I had to really come to terms with that, because I don't know about you, but I think that I've worked through that before, and then it just shows up again. And that's just what it is that healing is a process, and it just doesn't happen overnight. We don't get to wave the magic wand and be healed. I mean, that would be awesome, but that's not how it works. So I kind of just decided that it's not going to be perfect, and I'm not always going to have makeup on, and my hair is going to always be so crazy. I don't understand why it does that. But, I was wanting to put the shelves up, and I was wanting to make my room look a specific way, but, it's not perfect, and it's not going to be, but my message is going to be sincere. And here it is. Sometimes we hear a call. We want to level up. We want to be more. We want to do more. And as soon as we move forward and we decide we're going to make some changes, we're going to learn some things, we're going to improve ourselves, man, all that stuff starts coming up where we realize you've been told certain things your whole life, or you've have old ways of thinking that cause you to be stuck. And that is when we get the chance to heal this, because as soon as we can heal it and we work towards moving forward, then it's going to happen again. It'll happen again. But I'm going to give you some tools. I'm going to show you how to work through some of these things. And we're going to talk about healing and how really it is the key to change. If we're stuck, there's a reason why we're stuck. It's the resistance is there to teach us something about ourselves. Because I promise you, on the other side of the healing, you're going to like that person. You're going to be really excited about it. I was reminded of a dream I had, and I had the dream about 5 years ago when I was making humongous changes in my life and was going back to school and learning a whole new way of life. I was transforming myself, and I was really, really scared. It was something so new and so huge, and I was had a lot of anxiety about it, and I was panicked. And So in the dream, I am standing at a canyon, like the very edge of a canyon. And I'm standing at the canyon with my 4 kids. My youngest one standing right next to me, and then the other one on one side and then 2 on this side, kind of a thing. And we're just looking at this canyon, and it is so beautiful and so just like our minds can't even wrap around how much depth there is and how much exploring we could do into this canyon. But it's also terrifying because we're at the very edge and it's just a drop down. And we're all taking it in. And all of a sudden, my youngest child just jumps off of the cliff. And I start freaking out, and my other kids are holding me back saying, "Don't jump after him." And I said, "No, I have to get him. I have to get him. He can't do this." And I jumped after him. And all of a sudden now we're like falling at the same pace. And I said, "What are you doing? Why did you do that? We're falling." And he says, "Mom, we're not falling. We're flying." And right when he said that, all the other kids were right next to us and we were all just flying. And I'm reminded of that every single time I want to take a really huge step. Sometimes it's going to feel like we're falling. But I promise, if you connect, you look inward, you ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What do I want to feel? Where do I want to go? Let's work on that. What's causing us to be stuck? Let's look at that and let's heal this, right? So that we can move forward and we can fly. So a lot of times when I'm talking to my dearest friends, I'll say, "I'm flying." It feels like I'm flying instead of falling, which is not the better option. So I hope you'll join me on this healing journey, and I hope I'll see you soon.